Welcome to NeuroTransform, where we harness the power of our minds to transform our lives. This is a guided meditation to help you build clear, steady boundaries rooted in self-respect. Through breathwork, visualization, and body awareness, you'll learn to recognize your limits, honor your needs, and stay connected to yourself. Boundaries aren't walls, they're how you stay aligned with yourself in relationships. Your body often detects crossed boundaries first, through tension or impulse to say yes too quickly. Here, you'll practice a new pattern. Pause, listen, and choose what truly supports you. This meditation is for general wellness, self-reflection, and education. It is not therapy, and it does not replace professional mental health care. Find a position that feels supportive for your body. You may sit upright with your spine gently lengthened, or lie down and let the surface beneath you hold your weight. Let your hands rest where they feel natural, in your lap, at your sides, over your heart, or over your belly. If it feels comfortable, close your eyes or simply soften your gaze. Take a slow breath in through your nose and gently exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale slowly and exhale, letting your shoulders soften. Let your jaw unclench. Let your belly release. Let your hands soften. There's nothing you need to perform here. You are simply creating the conditions for your mind and body to remember that your needs matter. Bring your attention to your breath. In this practice, we'll use two simple words. On the inhale, the word is steady. Let steady represent what you are inviting in: groundedness, clarity, inner support, and the ability to stay connected to yourself. And on the exhale, the word is release. Let release represent what your body is ready to loosen: pressure, guilt, over-responsibility, or the belief that you have to ignore yourself to keep peace. Now begin. Inhale, steady. Exhale, release. Inhale steadiness into your chest. Exhale and release tension from the shoulders. Inhale steadiness into the belly. Exhale and release the need to decide immediately. Inhale steadiness through the whole body. Exhale and release what is not yours to carry. Continue this practice. On the inhale, silently recite steady. And on the exhale, silently repeat release. If your mind wanders, that is okay. Gently return to the words. And if emotion arises, let it be held by the rhythm of your breath. You are practicing a boundary from the inside first. With each inhale, feel yourself returning to your own center. With each exhale, let the body soften around old patterns of bracing, pleasing, or overextending. You do not have to push anything away. You do not have to become closed off. You're simply giving your nervous system a new signal. I can be kind and still have limits. I can care and still stay connected to myself. Now, begin to imagine a place where your body feels safe, steady, and supported. This may be a real place, an imagined place, or simply a feeling. It might be a quiet room with soft light and a door you can choose to open or close. Or perhaps your favorite spot in nature, a forest clearing, a peaceful beach, or a garden. Any place that helps your nervous system exhale. Let the image form in whatever way comes naturally. You do not have to see it perfectly. You may sense it, feel it, or simply know that it's there. Begin to notice this place through your senses. Notice what you see, the colors, the lights, the shapes around you. the amount of space. Notice what you hear. Maybe the wind through trees or waves moving in and out. A quiet hum, the sound of your own breath, or a deep, calming silence. Notice what you feel, the ground beneath you, the temperature of the air, the support under your body, the texture of the space around you. Notice if there's a scent in the air, fresh air, earth, flowers, ocean, tea, or something clean and comforting. And if it feels natural, imagine the taste of calm, simple, subtle, and grounding. Let your body settle into this protected space. There's no demand here, no pressure to respond. No one pulling on your attention. For now, this space is yours. Gently ask, what does it feel like in my body to be in a space where my needs are respected? What does it feel like in my mind when I do not have to abandon myself? What emotions arise when I am allowed to have limits? Let whatever comes be here, whether it's relief, resistance, sadness, peace, uncertainty, strength. All of it can be held inside this space. Now, imagine that this protected space has a natural boundary. This boundary is not harsh, it's not a punishment, and it's not meant to keep love away. It is a clear, compassionate edge that helps you stay connected to yourself Choose an image for this boundary that feels right for you today. It might be a soft circle of light around you, a ring of tall, steady trees, a clear glass wall that lets you see but not absorb everything, or simply a felt sense of space around you. See or sense this boundary forming. Notice how far it extends from your body, perhaps an arm's length, perhaps several feet, perhaps around the entire room or sanctuary. Notice its quality. It may be warm, clear, steady, flexible, luminous, or quiet. It allows kindness, respect, truth, and love to move through it. And it filters out pressure, guilt, manipulation, urgency, and what is not yours to carry. Begin to notice your breath with this boundary. Inhale steady. See or sense the boundary becoming clearer. And exhale, release, letting anything that does not belong to you fall away from your field. As you inhale, the boundary strengthens without becoming rigid. And as you exhale, release other people's expectations, moods, and reactions. Those can remain outside of you. Let yourself feel what it is like to be inside of this boundary. You can feel your own thoughts. You can feel your own emotions. You can hear your body. You can pause before responding. Focus intently on how it feels in your mind, body, and in your emotions to honor your boundary. Silently say, I am allowed to have space. I am allowed to choose what I take in. Now, from inside this protected space, gently bring to mind one situation where your boundaries have felt unclear, stretched, or difficult to honor. Choose something manageable, not the most overwhelming situation in your life, just one real example where you would like to respond with more clarity and self-respect. It might be a request you feel pressured to say yes to, a conversation that drained you, a pattern of over-explaining, a relationship where you feel responsible for someone else's emotions. Imagine this situation appearing outside of your boundary. You can see it, you can acknowledge it, but it does not enter your space. Notice what changes when the situation stays outside of you instead of taking over your whole body. What happens in your chest, your throat, your jaw, your belly, your shoulders, your breath? You may still feel emotion, and that is okay. A boundary does not mean you feel nothing. It means you can feel something without being consumed by it. From inside your protected space, silently say, I can care without carrying everything. I can pause before I respond. Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. Now ask yourself, what is my body telling me about this situation? What would honoring myself look like here? What is one small boundary that would support my well-being? Let the answer be simple. You do not need to solve the whole situation right now. You're simply practicing the internal shift from automatic reaction to conscious choice. Take a slow breath in and a long, steady breath out. You've just practiced meeting this situation from a safe distance, seeing it clearly without letting it take over your whole body. Now, let's gently rehearse how you would like to respond when a moment like this appears in your real life. Imagine yourself in a real-life moment where you want to protect your boundaries. See the scene clearly enough to practice it. Notice where you are who is there, and what is being asked of you. Bring your boundary with you into this scene. Feel your feet on the ground, your breath moving in and out. Feel the steady space around your body. You do not need to rush. You do not need to over-explain. You do not need to make everyone comfortable at the expense of yourself. Imagine yourself pausing, taking one breath, checking in with your body. Then imagine yourself choosing one small, clear response. Maybe you say, "I can't do that right now. That doesn't work for me." Or, "I need to step away from this conversation." Choose the phrase that feels most believable and useful for you. See yourself saying it with as much steadiness as you can. Not perfectly, not forcefully, just clearly. And notice what happens in your body. There may be discomfort or guilt or fear of disappointing someone, but there may also be relief, strength, honesty, or a quiet sense of self-respect. You can let both be true. You can feel discomfort and still honor your boundary. You can feel compassion and say no. You can care about someone's reaction without making it your responsibility to manage. This is mental rehearsal. You are helping your brain and body practice a new pathway. Pause, listen, choose, and honor yourself. Take another steady breath in and a long breath out. And imagine the scene ending with you still connected to yourself. Let the boundary around you remain steady, kind, and clear. And repeat these affirmations or affirmations of your choice allowing each one to land in your body. My needs are allowed to matter. My body gives me valuable information. My boundaries support healthier connection. I am allowed to choose where my energy, time, and attention go. Let the words be an invitation, not a demand, and notice how the affirmations land in your body. Repeat the affirmation that resonated most. Slowly, gently, and with breath. Now, imagine the boundary around you becoming less like something outside of you and more like an inner quality. A steadiness in your breath, a groundedness in your body, a quiet clarity in your mind, a respectful connection to your own needs. And see yourself moving through the next day or week with this inner boundary present. Maybe you notice your body before saying yes. Maybe you allow someone else to have their feelings without taking responsibility for fixing them. Maybe you choose rest before your body has to demand it. Let this be practical. Small boundaries matter. A pause matters. A breath matters. A clear no matters. Silently say, I can stay connected to myself. I can choose one small boundary at a time. I can let self-respect become familiar. Begin bringing awareness back to your physical body. Feel the surface beneath you. Feel the weight of your body being supported. Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. If it feels supportive, place a hand over your heart, belly, or anywhere that helps you feel grounded. Quietly affirm, my needs matter. I respect my limits. I can return to myself. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your shoulders if that feels good. Let your eyes open slowly when you're ready. And as you return to your day, remember that boundaries are built through practice. Each time you pause, listen to your body, and choose with more honesty, you strengthen the pathway of self-respect. If it feels helpful, take a few minutes to journal after this practice. You might reflect on, where in my life do I most need clearer boundaries right now? What body signals tell me that something is too much? Remember, you can return to this practice at any time. Each repetition helps your brain and body recognize boundaries as safe, respectful, and supportive of real connection. With clarity and transformative light, namaste.